Hello students. Today we will discuss about the plate tectonics and why the plate tectonics movement are occur in our lithosphere. So let's start the study and briefly obtain the concept of plate tectonics. Before we discussion and consider about the movement of plate tectonics, first we know about the structure of the earth. Generally, the structure of the earth and the structure of the earth divide into three layers, and this is the structure of the earth. And the uppermost layer of the earth is called crust, and the below the crust, the layer present is called the mantle, and this is the mantle. And below the mantle, we can find the last layer of the earth is called core. So here, all the all the plate tectonics phenomena are occurring in the lithosphere. It means the crust lithosphere only, and the crust made of various type of plate tectonics plate. Here also a plate, here also a plate, here also a plate, here also a plate. And all the plate tectonic take place in the only the lithosphere, and basically on the crust. And below the lithosphere below the lithosphere we can found the asthenosphere. It means this is the topmost, uppermost of the earth, and this is the depth of the crust. Where also found the mountain, where also found the ocean, where we also found the uh, homogeneous topography relief. And and this crust made of continental plate, continental crust, and oceanic crust, and it is also made of continental plate and oceanic plates. And it is all the phenomena happen only the lithosphere, and this lithosphere made of solid material. And the below the lithosphere, this is the lithosphere line. Below the lithosphere we can find the asthenosphere, and this asthenosphere made of semi-liquid, and this is the semi-liquid materials. Let's start to understand about the plate tectonics. Here, this is the earth, this is the earth surface. All the topographic reliefs present here, it means the mountain, sea, river, all the topographic reliefs present in the crust, and this is the crust. This is the crust, and this crust made in lithosphere, and below the lithosphere it is present the asthenosphere. And here in the atmosphere, here in the atmosphere, there are present magma, convective magma cell, convective magma cell. It means that this is the Earth and this is the lithosphere, and the here the asthenosphere, and this lithosphere made by various type of plate, and the asthenosphere there present the convective cell of magma. Here the convective cell of magma, and this magma rise upward. Due to the magma rise upward, it is impact on the lithosphere plate and forces generate over the lithosphere. Because of the convective cell of magma, the plate tectonics in the lithosphere going to be movement. Due to the movement of the plate tectonics, it means this is the convective layer, convective magma layer. Magma going to upward, rise upward, rise upward. Due to the rise upward, here the lithosphere, the convective force generated on here the lithosphere. Here the lithosphere. Here the lithosphere. And this is the lithosphere. Here the present the convective cell magma force. Due to the force generated here the lithosphere, the plate will be movement. The plate will be movement. The plate will be movement. Due to movement of the tectonic plate, we can divide into three types. Convergent plate boundary, divergent plate boundary, and transform plate boundary. Convergent plate boundary, divergent plate boundary, and transform plate boundary. So we can, due to the movement of the plate tectonic and plate boundary, it is divided into three types. One, convergent plate boundary. Two, divergent plate boundary. Three, transform from plate boundary. You can look at the pictures of the plate boundary, and that is here. This is the divergent plate boundary, and this is the convergent plate boundary, and this is the transform plate boundary. What happened? So let's one by one we can discuss the meaning of the divergent plate boundary and the convergent plate boundary and the transform plate boundary. Let's start to discussion about the plate boundary and their variation of plate boundary. So first we discuss the divergent plate boundary. What happened? First we discuss on the divergent plate boundary. Divergent plate boundary. So here the how to take placing the divergent movement of the plate boundary. First we discuss the movement of plate boundary means the two plate present here, and you discussing the divergent plate boundary. It means this is the plate and this is the another plate. So you will given the name of the plate, and this is this, and this, for example, and this is the continental plate, and this is the oceanic plate. So what is the divergent plate boundary? We are discussing that it means two plate boundary away from each other. It means the sea plate boundary away from, it means the continental plate boundary away from oceanic plate boundary. And this is called the divergent plate boundary. And in the divergent movement of plate boundary, it is also called the destructive. It is also called the constructive plate boundary. Why you call the constructive plate boundary? It means the divergence of two plate boundary. It is called constructive plate boundary. It is called constructive. It is also called constructive plate boundary. It means the divergent movement of the two plate boundary. They made the new crust. They made the new crust. How the divergent two boundary made of new crust? Let's start to discuss that thing. Here the plate, oceanic plate, are here the continental plate, and this is the oceanic plate and the constitutional plate. So we should know where the divergent plate boundary is a constructive boundary, and how to a new crust form by the divergent boundary. Let's look at here. So all the phenomena, it means the plate boundary movement, all the phenomena are happening in the lithosphere and in the crust, because of the crust made by various type of plate boundary. And the divergence means what? The plate boundary away from each other. It means the oceanic crust, this oceanic crust boundary, and this continental plate boundary, they cannot be converge each other. They escape from each other. It means that they cannot be converged. They escape from each other. And here the asthenosphere, we know, and all the phenomena of the plate boundary movement happening in the lithosphere. And here below the lithosphere we can found the asthenosphere. Another slide we can discuss. We will discuss that. Here, this is the line between the lithosphere and the atmosphere. This is the lithosphere line, and this is the asthenosphere line. We know that in the lithosphere, all the plate tectonic movements happening, and the asthenosphere we found the magma. We found the magma. It means the convection of magma, convective shell of magma, convective shell of magma, here present in the atmosphere. So this magma rise upward, and in the lithosphere, what happened? The plate boundary are present in the lithosphere, and they away from each other. It means that they both are cannot be facing each other. They only away from each other. So what happened in the lithosphere? This is the lithosphere line. This is the lithosphere line. The convection of the magma rise upward, and he further turn out and subside in another place. Due to the continuously movement arise of magma, what happened? The lithosphere layer getting loose. And what happened after some time of period, they erupted above the crust, and erupted above the crust. Due to the construction of the erupted lava, this is the erupted lava, contact with the atmosphere, they getting lose their heat and get condensation, and to form a new here the form new crust. And due to the impact of the convective magma, arise of convection of lava and magma, the movement of the plate will be happening. So the plate is move away from each other, and here the continuously the magma will be erupted, and here the here the after the losing of heat of the lava, he get condensation and to form a new rock. So this is the formation of new crust and new rock. So this is the divergent plate boundary. It means this is the divergent plate boundary. It's also called a constructive plate boundary. Because here the different type of crust, a new crust will be found. In this region. So divergent plate boundary is called the constructive plate boundary. But in the case of convergent plate boundary, before we discussion about the convergent boundary, we know about their concept. What is the convergent boundary? Convergent means, in the case of divergent boundary, what will happen? Here the plates are away from each other, and in the convection of the magma, the lava will be erupted, the magma will be erupted and getting cooled down, and he form a new crust. But in the case of convergent plate boundary, convergent means here this is the plate, and that is another plate. And then what happened? they cannot be moved then in the case of convergent plate boundary. In the case of plate boundary, they cannot be away from each other. They cannot be away from each other. Away from each other. In the case of convergent boundary, what happens? They facing to each other. It means that this is the oceanic and this is the continental plate boundary. Here move towards the continent, where move towards the oceanic plate, and they are facing to each other. Then what happens? Both are collide between each other, between the oceanic crust. Here the oceanic crust and the continental crust collide. After a time collide to each other, and they destruct it. So here the convergent plate boundary is called a destructive margin. It means the convergent plate boundary. This is the convergent plate boundary. This is the destructive plate boundary. And here in the divergent plate boundary, this is the divergent plate boundary. It is the constructive plate boundary. And another plate boundary is transform type plate boundary. So what is the meaning of transform type of movement and plate boundary? Let's start to discuss that concept. Transfer type of movement, it means this is the one of the plate boundary, and this is the continental plate boundary. Here also present a continental plate boundary. In the case of convergent plate boundary, what happens? Continental plate boundary, what happens? Here the continental plate boundary and oceanic plate boundary facing each other. In the case of convergent plate boundary, but in the case of divergent plate boundary, this is the plate boundary and this is another plate boundary. In the case of divergent plate boundary, what happened? They are moved from each other, away from each other. But in the case of transform time of movement of plate boundary, what happens? They cannot be collide between each other. Here this is the plate, and here another, that is the plate. Here the movement, it's not away from each other and not collide from each other. This is the only the this is the parallel movement here, vice versa movement. It means that this is the continental plate and this is the oceanic plate. They are movement vice versa. It means the opposite side movement, and they cannot be collide between each other. Here the continental plate move, here the continental plate move, and they are moved parallel. So all the concepts covered, and that is the convergent plate boundary and divergent plate boundary, and what is the transform plate boundary. So today the class has been finished. Taking the next class in another day. Bye bye.